kick it off with Lady Ashlyn Pfau.
Oh, okay. Okay.
A little sort of French-made kind of
I've never seen that
style.
till tonight.
She gives away some of those feathers to the crowd. But she is immediately winning over this audience.
Yeah, she got the swag walk too. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, here we go. She's a great fighter, man. So is Kelsey Leta. This is gonna be intense. This is gonna be good. Kelsey knows she's good. She knows Kelsey's good. Excited to see this.
Great to see that femininity coming out in her and then getting into the cage there, hitting the 10 bells of bleep out of each other onto the other side of that.
It's quite the dichotomy too, right? Given the combat they're about to engage in.
I'm super excited about this. As you said, like Kelsey, an incredible fighter, and Ashlyn, I saw in her previous fight, couple of fights back. Super impressed. First time coming out in the Armored MMA then. Very excited to see.
Fighter number 2, from Nashville, Tennessee, it's Kelsey Leta.
Kelsey the Killer, Kelsey Leta, one of the other co-owners of Armored MMA. She's talked about how this tour has proven challenging to find time for the training amidst the management of the whole thing. But she was able to get some light training in this week, but otherwise has not really trained seriously in 8 months.
I don't know how she or Mickey, either of them do that. Like, it does go to show the level of skill they have to not be able to put in a full fight camp at the pro level and still do well.
As we see the tail of tape here by Tennessee Boo Hurt, Ashlyn Pfau with a year of experience. Ashlyn Pfau with a year of experience against Kelsey Leta's 4.5 years of experience.
Fighters to the center of the ring. To reintroduce the fighters of our co-headlining event, wearing the purple brigandine, it's Ashlyn Pfau. And her opponent, wearing the black brigandine, it's Kelsey Leta. The fighters have agreed to 3 2-minute rounds. If you're taken to the ground, you'll be stood up after 15 seconds. No illegal strikes. Defend yourselves at all times and obey the referee at all times. Fighters, do you agree to these terms? Then touch tips and back to your corners. Fighter number 1, are you ready? Fighter number 2, are you ready? And can make some noise if you're out there! Then start fight.
There we go.
Kelsey the Killer is the number 3 ranked featherweight right now in Armored MMA, but tonight she's fighting in the bantamweight class, fighting up a weight class.
Good knee from Kelsey. She's literally going to go for that takedown. She wanted to lock Kelsey up and stop her from using her striking. Good game plan on her end. She's going to get that cage pressure. Trying to put that helmet under Kelsey's chin. That's where you want to be for that, but without going too low so that you don't get your own head trapped. Ashlyn throwing some knees of her own, those side knees there.
One thing to look out for here is the amount of punches off the punch shield shot aside of the body that Ashlyn goes for. She talked about how much she likes using that style. She said, if I could fight with 2 punch shields, I would.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of people say that they throw it. Okay, she got that takedown. She's going to go for it to get these points.
First takedown of the fight here goes to Lady
She's got that full mount now. She got the full mount. She's going to rain down.
Left.
Press is doing a good job.
Right. And a sword punch, or a shield punch rather. And now the action stops, and we see Ashlyn will pick up her weapon after the 15 seconds of ground game expires. Ashlyn mentioned even though Kelsey has not been able to train much for this, Ashlyn told me this is the hardest opponent I've had up until this point.
100%.
Ashlyn only being a year into pro fighting, but loves the fact that she can fight someone as experienced as Kelsey is, and she's watched her videos of her fights, studied her own game, knew what she needed to improve coming into this, and talked about the importance of being able to put on a show and create a good fight for everybody.
Ashlyn's doing a good job. She's trying to trap Kelsey's sword hand, and she's done that. She did that earlier where she pulled her into her. Kelsey's done a great job getting some strikes in this round, trying to ditch that grapple. I mean, Kelsey will go for a throw when she needs to, but she knows when to bail out. See, I wish that would go on for another 10, 15 seconds.
Yeah, we were on the cusp of something there.
Yeah.
Round one in the books, rather. A lot of action, a lot of activity there.
Here comes that replay for
We
us.
see some of it right here.
Watch she's gonna. I think you're gonna see her this takedown. There's a dirty knees. Yeah, here we go. We'll get it right here in a second. Get that cage pressure. Yep. She works for this takedown. She really does. She chops and chops and chops.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of times we think of the takedown as a acute event, but it's a progressive build in a lot of cases as well. And I think this was one example that we're about to see.
Yes. She's throwing those shovel hooks in there up there to the liver.
And Kelsey was fighting back for a while too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. See, then she pressed her against the cage. Now Kelsey's got that cage pressure. Now Ashlyn did a good job lifting that knee right there to block Kelsey's knees coming in. But here's where that takedown is. And Kelsey saw it coming. She saw it, and just a small fraction of a millisecond of timing off caused that to happen.
Full mount, really.
Yep.
That's where it all changed here, and you see the amount of aggression Ashlyn was able to unleash in a short amount of time.
And that's kind of moments like that are the defining part of the round, which can give that round to Ashlyn. And I could be totally wrong. I'm just saying based on what I'm thinking, that takedown was very definitive. Because it was pretty close up to that point.
30 seconds.
Be interesting to see what adjustments are made.
Round number 2. Fighter number 1, are you ready? Fighter number 2, are you ready? And again, who's ready for the next round? Then start fight.
Round 2 underway. It's Lady Ashlyn Pfau against Kelsey, the killer Leta.
Yeah, see, Ashlyn's trying to get that. She wants to get that grapple for that reason right there. She doesn't want to strike with Kelsey. She wants to get that grapple and do exactly what she's doing. Get those points on the takedown and get a reverse. Here comes that reversal.
Let's go.
Is that reversal?
So she'll get points for that. Headbutt now to the dome of Ashlyn.
And this is a very small example. You're going to see a sport of some jiu-jitsu. Because you can't hardly use it. But Ashlyn did a good job of reaching around to trap the bicep, which typically in jiu-jitsu you want to be on the inside. But she did a good job when she was not in a dominant position. She trapped that bicep and she started to hook her leg around Kelsey's leg. She's going to slide that gauntlet back on.
Interesting to see Kelsey come out of the blocks with slightly different tactics as she did in the first round. You can see she's making adjustments based on the outcome of that first round.
Yep. And I think Kelsey wants that takedown too. I think she wants the takedown. She's like, no, I'm tired.
I can compete in this game too.
Yep. She's going to try to. There it is. There it is. She got it. That's it.
Kelsey fighting back here in round 2.
That's it. And here comes the payback.
And she's got 2 feet on the ground, so able to really hammer down those blows with the shield punches.
Yep. Ashley's doing a good job trapping her right hand so that she can't use that shield hand, but Kelsey's getting those points back.
And those knees to the side of the abdominal wall, I mean, those really, really build up, don't they?
Oh, yeah. Now, this is going to be an interesting change here. Pace. Let's see if this could go either way.
All right, back to their feet. Fight resumes here in round 2.
That was a good teep.
Ashlyn has not really given up on the pace. She's still in attack mode.
That's a good teep. Another good teep. That teep's working. There's that shield punch that Kelsey's famous for. And she's going to try to get him against the cage. Ashlyn doing a good job sticking that hand out to create some space from it. She went for it. I think I'm starting to see that exhaustion kick in just a little bit from both girls, understandably so, coming to the end of the second round.
So now if you're Ashlyn right now and you have the offensive, are you using any of this time as almost like a little bit of like stamina recovery?
10 seconds.
In this situation, yeah, she probably got the first round. She might have taken the second round. I mean, it's one of those moments you can't really leave it up to chance. So if I'm her, no. But it depends on her tank. She feels like she needs to rest. She is in a dominant position to chill and just barely, smack that sword enough to get the points.
So we can almost characterize round 2 as the comeback round for Kelsey.
Yeah, we'll see this here. But she got that takedown, because that's the thing. Ashlyn did get that, it's a trip up, but she gets this reversal. And if that reversal had happened, and you'll see the jiu-jitsu right here where it kind of comes into play. She hooks that bicep, tries to hook that back leg. Still not in a great position, but she's almost got a half guard there if she crosses her leg. Here's that payback takedown. I think that Kelsey gets really deep, that deep sweep.
And then, immediately she jumps to her feet so she can really use the whole of her upper body. And then that pinning down with the right knee and then using the right knee here to just create that extra attack.
Yeah, this is going to be a really close fight because I would have given that first round to Ashlyn. Then I was going to lean to the second round to Ashlyn, but because she got the take with the reversal, and then Kelsey getting the takedown, I don't know how that's going to play out for the counters. Mickey's in there cornering his
so
girl.
that's his 5th roll, 6th roll of the night, I think.
Dude, I don't know how he does any of this.
I think at one point he was probably also running the concession stand.
Would not be surprised. And security.
Kelsey, interestingly, coming into this fight, I asked her, hey, what did you learn from your last fight? And she said, hey, I realized I've been experiencing burnout for a long time, and I want to go into this fight and just try to have fun. She wants to win, but she wants to have fun in the process. Yeah.
Fighter number 1, are you ready? Fighter number 2, are you ready? Hey, Ken, are you ready for this final round? Then start fight.
All right, I think this is anybody's game at this point. Good. There's that shield punch she stands for.
Conditioning plays a factor here in round 3.
And Ashlyn's gonna try to do what's working for her, which is, grapple her and get that takedown. But Kelsey did a good job of getting that knee to the face and stalemate.
Come on, ladies.
Here we go again. We're in that grapple match.
Ashlyn able to now reverse that standing position and press Kelsey up to the cage.
And it's not easy to get out of this because your armor's getting locked up. You got someone's arm trapped, but there's a sword there, so they can't just pull their arm out. Their gauntlet's getting caught. And Kelsey being relentless with those knees.
So would you call it?
Nice. That's a fantastic. I don't think many of them are going to be able to move right there, though.
Wow.
That was a very good takedown attempt, but Kelsey stuffed it. I think they're just going to rest because I think they're trapped. They can't see from the angle I'm at. She's kneeing her into the back a little bit there.
I think one of their swords, it's
through the cage.
Yeah, through the cage.
Yeah, Kelsey's sword was, yeah. And that's one of those things you're like, in the live time action of it, you don't even realize. You're like, I can't move this. Why is this not moving? And then you have to lift your helmet to even see why it's not moving.
We resume action here in the 3rd round.
That was definitely what Kelsey needed this round, was that a good takedown and some points. And she's going to get that pressure.
To the lower body and then a knee to the midsection.
Almost. That is so close. This is a battle. Oh, my goodness. And who's going to get this? They're stalemated. If Kelsey could have wrapped around her back, but Ashlyn did a good job seeing it and using the cage to her advantage, and now she's getting those knees to the butt.
That's exposed.
Exposed bum right there, brother. Yep.
And so that's going to hurt double.
That could have been on the tailbone, too. I don't know.
And these two are just spent. If you look at how they break up there from the ground game. Final 20-ish seconds here of the 3rd and final round. This one's been action-packed. Lady Ashlyn Pfau and Kelsey the Killer Leta. Ooh, nice use of the left leg there to create some distance, but also strike.
10 seconds, fighters, let's go!
Pressure on Leta against the cage wall.
Yep, and she's going to try to get that takedown again. She's going to try to get it again. She's going to try to get it, but Kelsey's resisting.
Pfau with her arm wrapped around the back.
This is
of Leta.
Oh, that is so hard.
We will reach the end.
Dude, I don't know who won that. That's really hard to judge.
Intense finish between Lady Ashlyn Pfau and
man.
Kelsey the Killer Leta. And let's just see what some of this turned
so
out to
hard.
be. Just so much energy and so much will to win between both fighters. And there was that first takedown of the round. Leta with pressure over the top, but then not really able to score any strikes. Remember, her sword was lodged in the, not even the cage hole, but where the cage meets the canvas, that's where her sword was lodged.
This is a tough one, man.
And then here's where you see those knee strikes to the exposed lower body on the backside.
Fighters to the center of the ring.
Let's take it up to Mickey for the decision. This will be interesting.
After 3 rounds, your winner is Kelsey
With the victory. I don't think she was expecting that based on her initial facial reaction, but these two competitors, a lot of mutual respect and admiration for one another. Kelsey the Killer came into this one wanting to have fun again. Not only did she have fun, but she won. Let's see what Gavin finds out more about this fight in his post-match interview with her.
Girl. Oh man, I'm proud of you. That was guys, that was a good fight. You know what I'm saying? It was, right? Yes, that was fantastic. Kelsey, those of you who don't know, Kelsey is a co-owner of this sport, and I mean, they set all this up. So you're traveling, you're getting a show together, working out contracts, being on the phone, being on the laptop. How do you remotely get ready to train? How do you train for this?
So I started my training this week, which I don't recommend to anybody. Other than that, I haven't seriously trained in about 8 months.
What's next?
I get to move into a house.
Congratulations, I didn't know this. This is awesome. Guys.
After being homeless for 3 years.
She was homeless for 3 years. That's not a lie. Kelsey, congratulations.
The next fight will be in October. This will be the first time MMA has a championship femme match.
How's it feel to know you're making history? First female championship match coming up, guys. Kelsey Leta, ladies and gentlemen.
There you have it. The official announcement from Kelsey herself, the first femme championship match in AMMA. Big congrats, big ups to Kelsey Leta, fighting through so much adversity to get the W tonight.